And but they have all kinds of things about, Mayan prophecies and biblical prophecies and other Indian prophecies and just on and on and on, Chinese hieroglyphics and all kinds of just on and on, and they're trying to pinpoint. Then there's another group, and they follow the Mayans, and almost every one of the different civilizations, the Incas and on and on and on, every one of them, the Aztecs, they all have, in their writings, have something pointing to the equinox of 2012. And in this equinox of 2012, which is December the 21st, 2012, is supposed to be the ending of the world and the destruction of the world. And none of them prophesied anything out past December 21st, 2012, because all the civilizations believed that was the day the world would end. And I will tell you now, there's no doubt in my mind the world will end for some people on December the 21st, 2012, but I don't believe it will end for everybody on December 21st, 2012, because that's not the way the Bible reads. That's not the way the Bible teaches us about what God does. God calls a man to judgment, and God brings some out of the field and leaves others standing in the field. And God brings judgment upon some, and others pass through the judgment. And God brings us out of an old world into a new world, and he brings some over with that new world. And he just continually goes on and on and on. Now, at some point, I believe that when the cosmos is finished and it's over, Brother Branham said it's got to break up. He said that the fires of Gog and Magog is not a literal fire. It is not nuclear war. It is not some man pushing a button. The fires of Gog and Magog in the book of Revelations is a supernatural fire. And he said everything in this cosmos, the earth, everything passes all the way back into spirit and life. It breaks up and it goes away. And it goes into God. Because this is not eternal. None of it is eternal. This is a shadow of a place that is eternal. And as all of this breaks up and goes back into spirit and life, we pass back through the dimensions, leaving these bodies and everything else, and we pass right back over and we go back. We don't even go back. I know that that's the only way you can halfway make people understand it. We're already there. But we have this on. And what we do is we pass back through the dimensions and we drop this off that we're carrying, this second body. I've said it many times. People think, they say, I can't wait to get over there and pick up my new body. Well, I'm not going anywhere to pick up a new body. I can't wait to shed a body. I already have my new body. I already have my eternal body. I can't wait to shed a body. I'm going there to get rid of one. As I pass through the dimensions, I'm going to drop this one off. And so as we do that, the whole process of what we're talking about is so different than the way we've read it. So we see all of these predictions. Don't get too excited about any of them. Don't. I will just tell you, anybody that listens to my voice and anybody that listens to my MP3s, my voice goes out across millions of people across the earth. Don't get too excited about any of those things. These people do not have the revelation of the third coming of Jesus Christ. They're playing with books and fools like Nostradamus. You say, you call him a fool? Of course I call him a fool. He didn't believe in the prophets of his day. He didn't believe in any of those. He's a fool. And he's seen a few good things. He's seen a few things. He wrote them down. And a foolish man says there is no God. A foolish man would look at a man like Martin Luther, who they were in the days of. A foolish man would look and call Martin Luther a devil. That's foolish.
That's right.
when you got a fifth church age prophet standing there, and he's telling you what God is doing in his day, amen, and you go off on your own tangent? Well, you know, that's not a smart man. That's foolish. So don't worry too much about what they're all saying.